Hey guys, it's a girl, Kdid, coming back out to you one more time. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while, which honestly I haven't. And I didn't even have nothing filmed for this week, so when you're getting this is basically the current week we're in. I'm not sure it's going to be the current day, probably be like 1 or 2 days after. Right now it's Tuesday. I stayed in the house basically all week except Wednesday. So I haven't left my house since Wednesday. It's been crazy. I've been wanting to leave, but in New York City it's been raining, so to really do that is really not feasible right now. So yeah, so today we're going out. I might be vlogging, I don't know. I'm going to Target, of course, because you know when you don't leave the house for a while, the place you got to go is Target, you feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna put y'all up more so y'all can see me more. I don't know, hold on. Let me do like this. I don't know. I should have got this together before I started filming, right? But I did. But then when I started to see what's like how it is, I was like, maybe not for me. Maybe that one is not for me. Okay, this was a little bit better. I like it. So yes, maybe it's not better. I don't know. It's one of my Fashion Nova shirts. So I think it's gonna be type hot. Right now it's hot as hell in my house. It's only 50-something degrees. So probably outside it will feel a little bit better. What's going on? So I was watching this girl named Cherish and Flo, and she was talking about depression and things like that. I forgot exactly what I wanted to talk about. I'm not gonna lie. I should have went back in the back on YouTube and see what we're talking about. But there's a lot of things about depression people just don't understand and don't comprehend. I think about depression, and I say this like, you know, people sometimes think that depression is not even a real thing. That you could just, it's the emotions, you just have to push through and just go on with it. I might put I saw somebody on Facebook put this thing up. I probably gotta go find it, and it said something about on the lines like depression and anxiety. Basically, I feel like I want to be around people, but I don't want to be around people. Like it's literally how I feel. Like I don't want to be around people, but I do want to be around people. It's just like so contradictory, because people would think that meeting me, I'll be a person who is very outgoing, and I think I'm honestly I'm outgoing to a point. I think a lot of people think the word is anti. No, no, they think I'm very social, but I'm like antisocial and social. I forgot what it's called when you're right in the middle. You're not one or the other. Most people who know me would think I'm more social just because the way I am and the way I'm around them. But some people would think, like my church people, you would not think my church people would think this, but a lot of them think I'm mean because my face normally just looks mean. My face is naturally mean. I don't talk to a lot of people. I keep to myself. So a lot of people do think I'm mean, which is fine, you know. You can't win them all. You can't win all the battles, right? I think the people, and also I give up the energy you give me. I'll watch you for a while. You know, I can't see that great. I'll watch you for a while and see how you treat other people sometimes, and to see how you interact with other people, and see if I want to put myself into that. And it's depending on how it goes, I might retract into my own shell, and I might, because of that, people might think I'm mean, but no. I might seem like that way to you just because you are nasty to other people. Because I can see you how you act and see how you are, especially with people who come with families. Sometimes I call them little gangs, and they act a certain way towards people and they're superior. And the actuality is you're not. You're just like everybody else. You're not perfect and things like that. So, it's the same way when I was in school. I feel like in school, when I was younger, I didn't have this problem as much. I think I was a bit more friendlier, but I wasn't as nice. Like, I'm nicer now than I was when I was young. When I was younger, I was kind of mean. I was very mean when I was younger. Depends on who you ask. Because some people will say, oh my gosh, they can never see me, da da da. People know me for years and they never see me upset because I don't get upset very often. I might yell at Katani like, yo, clean up, da 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 da. But, you know, that's just being a mom. But in general, I'm not a person who gets upset a lot. It takes a lot for me to get upset. It takes a lot for you to do to me to get upset, but it's not even where I'm coming with this thing. But a lot of people think that, like, somebody was telling me, oh, if I just get up and go and do this, and I don't think they understand. First of all, they're not a psychologist. They don't understand. When you have depression, when you have anxiety, it's a thing that can hold you back from doing so many things that you want to do. You can set your mind up like, oh my God, I'm gonna get up this morning at this time. I'm gonna get up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna get up, and you have all these checklists of things, and you get up, the most you do is brush your teeth, wash your face, and maybe eat some food. And it's so crazy because people think that, oh my God, you just push through it. It's just your emotions. No, is something in your mind that's holding you back. It's something that's keeping you down from functioning the way you want to function. Like, it's not just, oh my gosh, that person's being lazy, the person not being thoughtful, the person not doing stuff, the person not cleaning. The person can be going through so much things in their mind. And something, the thing about it too, is a mind thing. It's not something you can physically see other than them sleeping. You think, oh my gosh, they're okay. But it's something in their mind. It's just like somebody who's sick in their body or disabled. It always go one or two ways. Obviously, you physically see a person disabled, and you're like, oh my gosh, you feel bad for them, and you do for them. But a person who's disabled, like say hearing or eyes, if you don't see them wearing glasses, and you think, oh my gosh, they can see fine, but really you can't, because you can't physically see what they can see. Or if it's a hearing problem, you can't see that they need it, like, unless you see a hearing aid that they even have a hearing problem. Some things you cannot see. The problem doesn't mean the problem is not there. And I think that's a lot of times people get misconstrued with depression and anxiety. You might not see it. You might not see the physical problem, but the problem is there, and it's eating at them. And then they're trying to keep up their head, and they're trying to smile. Like, that's the thing about it too. A lot of people with these things are people who smile a lot. A lot of people who have these problems, people who who's making the most jokes. Like, I forgot that guy, he committed, he offed himself. He's a comedian. I believe it's stand-up, but he did the Doubtfire guy. I always think about him because it's like he had all this money. He's always making people laugh, but yet he was breaking on the inside. People think that, oh my gosh. A lot of times people like this also feel like they could be in a crowd of people and they still feel alone. Like myself, I feel like I'm in a crowd of people that's in a place with people that I actually know, not even strangers, people I actually know, and it feels so alone. Like you're the only person there, even though these people are around you. And people don't understand that it could be an internal struggle. Like, you really want to be okay. You really want to get things done. But you have to really push yourself extra more than people who are not like this. The most time I have anxiety is usually with the doctor's office, because I'll tell you about the dentist incident. That's where I get that from. And also with, sometimes around crowds. You would think because I perform, I love performing. That doesn't, I think because I don't have an interaction with the crowd, it doesn't bother me. To perform in front of people really, this is church, really give me energy, and I love doing it. I just love, like, performing and acting a fool, especially acting a fool. Like, I love acting a fool for the people. But when interacting with a group that I have to actually talk to and interact with, that can be a little, like, that could be a lot. And I'm kind of shy. People who know me don't think I'm shy, because it doesn't seem like I'm a shy person, but I'm really a shy person, and it's crazy. It's so much areas that a person has, like I was saying, a person could be smiling on the outside, and they could be the most hurt and torn person on the inside. Like, you just don't know. And when you're younger, I think you could tell sometimes when kids, like, say get abused or something like that. You could tell more because you don't see it, but you could tell a child's kind of acting different. When you're an adult, you know how to mask it better because you're older and you kind of understand what's going on. But it's like you're fighting a battle on the inside and nobody sees it. Everybody thinks that, oh my God, she's okay, she's cool, she got a smile on her face. But really, that smile is not a smile of that person's okay. The smile is just trying to get through it, and that hopefully if I get through this day, I might get through tomorrow. And a person who does it is like, they're basically trying to push on to get it together. And a lot of times they do, so a lot of times they don't, and they fall and they hurt themselves. And that's when they have to kind of, if they don't off themselves like that guy, they can try to get back up and try to make it. And people don't understand, like, oh my God, it's just like, that's why it gets to me, it bothers me. I'm a person, if I don't like doing something, it's going to be very hard for me to do it. It's very hard for me to follow through on what I'm doing. I try to do things that I love. People say, oh my gosh, you can't just do everything that you love. When I do something that I don't love, it physically makes me sick. You might think, oh, how is that possible? No, I physically get sick. I get headaches. I don't feel good. Because you know how people, when they stress, their hair fall out, they lose weight. When I don't like something, and I'm like, for example, a job I don't like, and I'm like, first I loved it, and after a while, it's wearing me down. it physically takes an impact on me, and and it makes me depressed. Like, it physically makes me physically sick. It makes me depressed. People think, like, a person was telling me, you know, just get over it, to get over it, you gotta do this. But I can't do something when it's physically making me sick. I could do it for a couple of months. I could do it 6, 7, 8, 9 months. But after that, it takes a toll. It literally takes a toll on my brain, my mind. It takes a toll on my body. And I think that happens to a lot of creatives, to be honest, because I feel like we can't do conventional jobs. We could do like things like this, acting, dancing, performing, entertaining stuff, but to physically sit at a desk 9 to 5 is actually draining. And a person who doesn't understand or feel that way, who loves doing it 9 to 5, like, oh my god, 9 to 5, get my paycheck, living on a salary, they think, oh my god, these people are joke, people being lazy. It's not them being lazy. Is that everybody's different. Everybody does things differently. Like, everybody learns differently. People do have to take certain jobs differently than everybody else. Some people do more physical jobs. Some people do more office jobs. Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense to who I'm speaking to. I hope this can, like, really get to somebody and make them know that, honestly, you're not alone. There's a lot of people in this world who feels the same way that you do. And it's going to be okay. Like, you're definitely not alone in the world. I know it seems like it's far and few in between that you can find a person who's just like you, but there's so many people who are like you. The problem is that they're not talking about it, and because they're not talking about it, they're it's falling through the cracks, and people are not seeing like they're really, really hurting, and they're really bothered. They say, oh my god, they're lazy, they're this and that. No, they have a problem. The problem that you should be doing is shut your damn mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Like I said it, don't be scared. Shut your damn mouth and help that person, because that person is really giving you a call for help, but you're just not seeing it because you're being lazy and being judgmental. So stop doing that. Stop being saying, oh my gosh, you're just being lazy. Oh my gosh, you just need to work. When you have a stomach ache and your period cramps, or like men, they be having like a little common cold and they're dying, we don't say, go to work because you have a common cold. Go to work because you have anthrax. No, you give them help. Not because you can't see the problem doesn't mean there's not a problem. The problem is just in their mind, and the mind is the most powerful thing in your body. Like, if that thing is this, like, going off kiltered, a lot of things in your body can be affected. You know what I'm saying? Your mind can make you see things. People are literally out here walking the street, they're seeing things was not even there. If your mind is that powerful to do that, that means the mind can also make you lazy. And it's not even good to use the word lazy. It's that their mind is just not making them do certain things because it's just not applicable to be done. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. So instead of criticizing them, help the person. Instead of, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna talk to them no more, help the person, because a person can go through so many problems and you just don't know, and you helping them could go a long way, but you not helping them could actually be a detriment to them. So your friends out there who you haven't talked to in a while, and before you saw them, they look so happy, call them up, call sis up and like, yo, how you doing, how's everything? You don't have to even be in their business. You don't know, just talk to them. Sometimes even though people don't want to be around people, they still want to talk to people, because honestly, I don't like people that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like people that much. But I want to be around people. I know it don't make no sense to you. With my mind, it makes sense. Like, you know what it is? I like to be around people who are good vibes. And sometimes people can some people can take out your energy a lot. And I think people like that, I can't. If you're gonna suck the energy out of me, just suck me dry like a dry fruit. Like an apricot. Oh, it's sometimes not that dry, but you know what I mean. You can't be around me. If you're gonna take, like, people say use energy a lot. I'm like, energy. If it's sucking the energy, life force out of my body, I can't be around you, bro. I can't be around you, sis. Honestly, I don't be around that much, man. But I can't be around you, sis. I need people who gonna give me life. And I don't always want to take. But you have to give me energy, and I can give you energy back. If that makes any sense. Like, you can't be always a down, like, oh my gosh, life is so hard. Like, duh. Like, especially now, it's a damn pandemic already. Life is hard for everybody. Like, well, probably not the rich folks, but you know what I mean. So it's like, guys, I don't know if this whole video makes sense. I hope it does. I hope it helps somebody to really understand that people are out there just like you. And if you need the help, I am not a psychiatrist. You could definitely comment down below and go to my Instagram and talk to me. But honestly, do I have the tools that can help you? Probably not. But I would definitely give you a number down below if I remember to put this in the edit. Got a lot of videos I make about depression and stuff like that. I don't make as much, but I make some videos here and there. You know, on my channel is very just a menagerie of different things, things that I like, things that is personal, and things that I want to help people because people need help. So, guys, if you need help, the information is down below for people you can talk to who are actually trained and who went to school for this and who are able to help you become a better you. I don't want you to stay in your problem forever. Sometimes you have to just slow down, honestly, and just take a breather and really think about what's going on and what's happening in your life. And take that time. But you have to still get back up and do what you have to do to get your life on track. It can't stay off track forever. If you have to go to medication, do that. Personally, I don't want to be on medication, but you know, everybody is different. Some people need a medication to survive and to be able to acclimate in life like everybody else and to be normal. What do we call normal? Because everybody's a little bit crazy, but you know what I mean. So just, yeah, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of just the surroundings that you're in, and make sure the people who you have around you are people who can help you and really make a difference in your life and not judge you too harshly. They could talk about you and say you need to do this, but they shouldn't be going down on you that you feel so much that you're really alone in the world. So just, guys, keep your head up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being amazing. You are freaking amazing, and thank you for watching this video. If you got this far, definitely give me a thumbs up. Definitely, I feel like I'm talking so slow and just mellow right now. Like, I love it. Definitely put you could put, let me see, a smiley face with a fire. You know, share this with your friends if you think somebody needs to hear something like this. And I know I was kind of yelling in the beginning, but I hope that really lighten you up and really open your eyes. I feel like there's just an array of emotion in this video. Open your eyes about who's around you and who is really there for you and who is not. Pick your friends wisely, and you know what, we over here. We're blessed and highly favored. I want to make a merch with that on there, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't think I'm at merch status yet. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but I would definitely like to have something with that on there. But anyway, guys, bye. Later.